How to apply if you don't have any qualifying work experience.
If you've never worked full-time as a caregiver in Canada, you can apply for permanent residence through the Home Child Care Provider Pilot or the Home Support Worker Pilot as long as you meet the other eligibility requirements. 1. You apply to either the Home Child Care Provider Pilot or the Home Support Worker Pilot, depending on which occupation you plan to work in. 2. You submit a work permit application together with your permanent residence application. 3. If you meet the requirements, you get a work permit to work in Canada temporarily. 4. The work permit you get is an occupation-restricted open work permit and lets you work as a caregiver for any employer. 5. Get at least 24 months of work experience to qualify for permanent residence. 6. You send IRCC proof of your work experience once you have enough. 7. IRCC will make a final decision on your application for permanent residence.
Your family members are also eligible to come with you to Canada. If they want to work or study while in Canada, you can include their work or study permit applications with your application. How to apply if you're outside Canada.
Follow these steps to apply through the Home Child Care Provider Pilot or Home Support Worker Pilot. Step 1. Get a valid job offer.
You need a genuine and valid job offer before you apply. The person who wants to hire you needs to give you the completed Offer of Employment IMM 5983 for you to sign and include in your application.
Step 2. Get the instruction guide if you're applying from outside Canada.
Use the instruction guide for applicants outside Canada to get the forms you need and to help you fill out the forms correctly.
Step 3. Complete your application.
1. Fill out the forms on a computer. Some forms have a validate button that helps you check if you completed all the fields in the form. 2. When you're done filling out these forms, click Validate. If there are any fields you still need to fill out, they'll be outlined in red. 3. After you successfully validate the forms, you'll get a barcode page. 4. Print out all the forms, including the barcode pages. 5. Sign and date all forms. 6. Use the document checklist. Home Child Care Provider and Home Support Worker, IMM 5981, to make sure you have everything.
Answer all questions carefully, completely, and truthfully. There are serious consequences if you misrepresent yourself or leave out relevant information on your application. Step 4. Pay your application fees.
In most cases, your fees include processing fees for you and anyone you include on your application for permanent residence, the right of permanent residence fee, work permit processing fee and open work permit holder fee, and biometrics fee. Study and work permit fees for your family members.
If your family members are applying for study or work permits with your application, you need to pay fees for those too. When you finish paying your fees, you must print a receipt for each of your payments and include all your receipts with your application. You have to pay your fees online. Biometrics.
You and your family members may need to give your fingerprints and photograph a biometric information at a biometric collection service point.
In most cases, you must pay a biometrics fee when you submit your application. Otherwise, you may experience delays. The biometrics fee covers the cost of collecting fingerprints and a digital photo.
After you pay the biometrics fee with a complete application, IRCC will send you a letter to tell you if you need to give your biometrics and where you can go. You must show this letter when you give your biometrics. You must give your biometrics in person, and you should book an appointment. Third-party fees.
You have to pay third parties if you need a medical exam, police certificate, language test, or educational credential assessment.
The instruction guide can help you understand which fees apply to you and how to pay them. Step 5. Submit your application.
Make sure you answer all questions, sign your application and all forms, include your fee payment receipt, and include all the supporting documents.
Before you submit your application, use the document checklist. Home child care provider and home support worker, IMM 5981, to make sure you don't forget anything.
If you forget something, your application will be sent back to you. Mail your complete application to the appropriate address at the Case Processing Center in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Don't send your application to any other processing center or immigration office.
Submitting work and study permit forms online.
If you apply for permanent residence online, upload your work permit form under Upload Required Supporting Documentation.
Choose Other as the document type. Follow the same steps if you need to submit work or study permit forms for your family as well.